Hey, Internet, YouTube, Twitter, and the world. This is Jerremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading. I do hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I wanted to bring you another real life stock review using two products that we interact with on a day-to-day basis. Now, these particular two are going to be good, and they were actually requested by the live day trading room that I host Monday through Friday. And I had shakes, pizza, I think French fries, and burgers. And burgers was the landslide victor. So today I'm going to be doing a taste test. This time it's also going to be blind between Wendy's and Burger King. And I'm doing their signature burger. So obviously with Burger King, it's the Whopper. With Wendy's, it's going to be the Dave's Hot and Juicy, as they called it. I actually did not know the signature name of the burger. That's it, apparently. And I'm going to blindfold myself. I'm going to see if I can distinguish the two different burgers. And of course, I'll be looking at the actual stock price as well. So stay tuned and we'll see if I can figure out which one is which. I'm pretty positive. I think I can nail Burger King down, but it'll be interesting to see. Okay, so we're back with the blindfold part. Apparently, you guys really like seeing me fumble for the food. And I think this is going to be pretty easy because Burger King has a distinct taste. But blindfolded, everything is a little bit more challenging, without question. So I'm going to give this a shot. Now, all right, so here's my computer. And I know for a fact I'm going to spill something. I'm sure of that. So let me go ahead and, okay. Yeah, I think it is going to be a little bit easier than I thought it would be because of the texture and everything. But let's give this a shot. I'm just going to go and pretend. I'm going to go based on the quality of the food is what I'm going to go on. Okay, I've taken the first bite of the burger. Now, we came to a good conclusion already. The texture of these burgers is so magnificently unique that I alone am going to just have to try the meat patty. Because, truth be told, I can just feel this burger and know that this is the Wendy's burger. Has that little dent in it, it has the bun. It's a little hard. It's not as soft as I would like it. The Burger King burger is going to have the sesames on it, and it's going to be a little bit rounder and softer, and this is probably Burger King. Oh, just when I thought I knew. No, there's no little seeds on this. Oh, there are. I think they are. Yeah, there's little seeds on this. Okay, so this is Burger King. It's a little cold. It's a little floppy as well. I'm pretty positive this is the Whopper. I think it is. Whoppers are usually more floppy. It's a little cold. They're both. I bought these like 7 minutes ago. Yeah, this is the Whopper. That's hot and juicy. Am I right?
Yes.
Highland, don't lick me. Highland just licked my finger.
You can see his nose poking in the picture.
Oh, go away. Okay, so we're going to deconstruct these hamburgers. I went into this challenge under anticipating how easy it was going to be due to the physical nature of these burgers. Apparently the buns really make it giantly, noticeably different. These buns are different. These buns are different. Both of them are still kind of lukewarm. I bought them about 8-9 minutes ago maybe. So not as hot as I would like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try just the patties, and I'm going to see if I can distinguish the difference between the two patties by themselves. Okay, world. So the first challenge, I would say, I apologize, probably a little bit of an epic fail because, again, man, just massive different textures of these burgers. So what we did, we're going to do just the meat now. So I'm going to find the meat, the meat patties, and this will be definitely more challenging, I think. So let me find these guys. Okay, here the two of them are. This is trust in a partner because I'm trusting Ashley didn't put a roach or something on this plate. All right, here we go. It really is lukewarm. It is not hot. But I'm almost 100% sure I know the answer on that one. And okay, here's the second one. A piece of the meat. Also mediocrely warm. Okay, world. So I think I've made my decision. I'm going to say this one on the left was the Burger King Whopper. This one on the right was the Dave's Hot and Juicy from Wendy's. Stay tuned to find out if I'm right. All right, folks. Thanks so much for watching this real life stock review. I truly appreciate it. Just really quick update in the stock market world. Tim Hortons and Burger King actually had a really big merger back in December 2014, and they are now trading under Restaurant Brands International, which is ticker symbol QSR. So just kind of FYI, Burger King has had public shares for a while under BKW, Burger King Worldwide. And anyway, just recently, a few months ago, they kind of merged. So it's not its own company per se, but it's close enough that we can kind of piece it together, because it is still traded under this particular stock with over 1 million shares on average traded. So let's do some really quick technical analysis on it. Now, QSR is really, really new, which is good for my investors because, as far as the support and resistance, we're going to build from it right now and have a really, really good anticipation of what is to come. So on QSR, which is the ticker symbol for Tim Hortons and Burger King and a few others, we have strong support at 37.76, and we have really good resistance around 42. So my thought on Restaurant Brands International is if the stock comes down to about 38 and we get some type of bounce at that particular location, I'd be more bullish than bearish on it, and hopefully it would make it back up to $42 and some change. Now, it could really breach this or come back up to this $45 price range at some point, but overall, my thoughts are that this nice little peak down here with really, really good volume, this level should hold up. That's at least my thoughts. So if it does break, likely QSR will come down to at least 35, where you're forming some type of really, really ugly, wonky head and shoulders type of pattern, which is a reversal pattern. So again, if we close below 37.76 and trade down a little bit lower, 34 or 35 area probably be the very, very first target. But it's interesting that this is a new ticker, new data, new information. So one to keep your eyes on for sure, because I think now with all the restaurants and brands that they have internationally, it's valued somewhere over $18 billion. So definitely a large merger between a lot of the restaurants and companies that are part of Restaurant Brands International. So interesting to see. All right, so let's hop over to Wendy's, ticker symbol WEN, which is the Wendy's company. And I already do have a little bit of lines analysis on Wendy's. Now, Wendy's actually does have some pretty decent volume, around 2.7 million shares per day. One of our real life traders, Karen S., has been in since about $9, and she has a target of about 14, which is really absolutely plausible. So you see here on Wendy's, we had what's called a distribution phase in this general area. So down here, we had some accumulation where the stock just trades sideways. Your value investors get in, the smart investors get in, the people who create a trading plan, buy low, sell high. And you get your public participation phase, which was right here. Here's your public participation phase where there's buying. So the stock realistically doubles in price from 2013 to 2014. And then we have a distribution phase. So here's your distribution phase where we form what some might call almost a cup and handle-ish type of pattern. But right now, again, here's another accumulation, here's another public participation, and this is another distribution phase. So if Wendy's continues to trade sideways, which is likely, and closes above 11.52, I would be more bullish than bearish on Wendy's. What I would really like to see is one more rotation up, one more rotation down, and then a bounce off of either 10.53 or 10.24, where I anticipate it bouncing, trading up to this resistance again, and then potentially breaking out, forming that cup and handle type of pattern on Wendy's. So it'll be really interesting to see. But a breakout of 10.24 on Wendy's really is quite a strong signal. So here it is on a weekly chart. And you can see, back in 2012, this stock was valued at back in $3 and some change. 2007, how ironic. This 1024 price, which was resistance in 07 before the 08 crash, was also a resistance back in January and March of 2014. Old resistance became new support. So Wendy's is at an all-time high at the moment and trading pretty nicely with some good volume coming in. So my thoughts, again, really, really good candle, great gap, great volume back on February 3rd. And at the moment, just some trading up to this resistance, a pull in and a bounce. And if that happens, a great buying opportunity in my opinion. But if we do just trade up here and we close above 11.52 on Wendy's, I would also be more bullish than bearish. So thanks, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching this real life stock review, which is the application of the products that we consume or use on a day-to-day or week-to-week or month-to-month basis. So let's hop back over to our live studio in Nashville, Tennessee to find out if my decision and choice on the taste test is accurate or not. All right, world, thank you so much for watching the real life stock review and checking out the charts and seeing the potential trade opportunities on both Wendy's and Burger King. So the verdict is in. Both Ashley and her mother, who are over there, they say that I am right or wrong.
You're right.
I am right. Okay, so this one, Burger King, this one was the Dave's Hot and Juicy. Truly incredibly noticeable. I mean, there was no question about it. However, really neither one of them were fascinatingly enjoyable. I will say this about Burger King, though. They are trying to better their image a little bit, right? I went to the Burger King drive-thru, and, the walls are kind of a different color. They looked a little bit more modern, a little bit more chic. Their bags had a different color, and they're kind of going off a different vibe-ish culture. So they're trying with the culture. The employees were nice in both locations. The Wendy's burger, believe it or not, was about 7 cents more expensive than the Whopper. And so the Whopper was $4.57 after tax in the state of Tennessee. And the Dave's Hot and Juicy was $4.64 in the state of Tennessee. I think it was 7% state tax, whatever. But again, I'm not a huge eater currently of fast food hamburgers. I prefer the gourmet burgers like Red Robin or BJ's or something like that. So maybe we'll do some gourmet burgers in the future. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen from around the world, thank you so much for watching this real life stock review. I appreciate it. The stock market is all around us, and it's exciting, especially the stock market nerds like me. So I'll see you in the next one. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it.